name, SteamWorld is well known to the general public and offers a plethora of diverse adventures across various game genres, from platforms and turn-based games to card games and now a city builder. Clearly creating a multiverse of experience that will certainly please a wide range of people who are fascinated by the world of video games. The expansive universe of SteamWorld is characterized by its captivating steampunk ambience and robot-centric narratives. Builds, of course, also drinks from the same source and ventures into uncharted territories, with the idea to explore a seemingly deserted land devoid of inhabitants and buildings. Well, the idea of exploring the universe, yes, the same universe that we have when looking at our sky, is an idea that also resonates deeply with Jack, the father, and his daughter Astrid, the characters in charge of building the city. Their intrigue is piqued by the pursuit of understanding the buried ancient technology within their surroundings, belief that grant the power necessary to construct a rocket for interstellar exploration. All this information is given by a very peculiar character, Core. Of course, it couldn't be other thing other than a robot, or this wasn't a SteamWorld game, with a very expressive eye that apparently lost its powers. Thus begins a three-way partnership with the aim of building a promising future. The player is tasked with choosing one of 5 different maps and getting to work on building a metropolis literally around a train station. This station serves as a resource exchange point, an interesting mechanic for obtaining the most scarce resources at certain times. There will be different buildings and small graphic details. While these architectural nuances don't directly impact the inhabitants' lives, they contribute to creating a more inviting cityscape. The population comprises 4 distinct classes: workers, engineers, aristobots, and scientists, each with unique needs that are met by unlocking essential building catering to their requirements. As the city expands, the quest for resources intensifies, urging exploration of mines across 3 different levels, each with a different biome and materials. Exploring the mines was the point that took me the most time. My loot goblin brain was super happy by the gratifying experience of unveiling hidden treasures on the map. However, the journey isn't solely exploratory, as it's also necessary to defend the mines and all build equipment from enemy attacks. These adversaries lurk within the mines and are alerted if a wall close to their tile is destroyed, as well as at periodic moments with waves of enemies coming from their nests. That way is necessary a strategic plan. To create a robot out of the 4 different possible groups requires placing a base of up to 9 tiles. This base can be expanded with the consequent possibility of obtaining more units of that type of robot. Each group of robots serves distinct purposes. The yellow color is intended for units capable of mining the walls. The blue ones, responsible for distributing material from one point to another. The green ones, the support units, responsible for building all platforms and machines, as well as rebuilding all defense units killed in combat. And finally, the reds, who will be the front line in the fights against the enemies. SteamWorld Build embodies an arcade-style city building experience. I don't say this in a pejorative sense. It's easy to get into the circle. Unlike other titles of the genre that may demand intricate infrastructure that requires a lot of resources, or intricate decision-making that leads to different ramifications of the entire population. It's linear, straightforward, and yet offers challenges, especially when the confronts against the enemies escalate in later stages of city development. While the Nintendo Switch controls might hold a slight learning curve, the game itself provides on-screen shortcuts to ease navigation. Unfortunately, the touch mechanics are absent, which would have simplified the process, as if it were a simple click of the mouse button. Nonetheless, while the computer remains my preferred platform for playing SteamWorld Build, I'm sure that the game will find a cozy space for many on their portable Nintendo consoles. Perhaps even during a train travel, or maybe on a spaceship? After approximately 11 hours of gameplay, I witnessed the completion of my city, and the availability of the rocket for an exciting journey to the infinity and beyond! As I previously mentioned, there are 5 different maps that, upon accomplishment, offers the player with enhancements, or buffs, if you will, for future adventures, like increased train speeds or more efficient miners. This is where its replayability lies, leaving the decision to build a new city in different environments and/or difficulties completely up to the player, as the story will remain exactly the same.